Yeah, so as y'all can see, this dying off. Hold on. It's tripping. Hold on now. Hold on. Yeah, so it's dying off. But we still had one or two more that popped up. This is the squash. Remember they came across, man, 8-9 months ago. You know, they still going strong. You know, just throw the seeds out. We thought they was all dying off. As you can see, like, you see how these always start to, remember how pretty they used to be? But these starting to, you know, fade off. But this popped up a few weeks ago. This butternut squash here. As you can see, like, these all they starting to go back down. You know, they starting to go back down and everything. You know, all the way starting to go back down. But like I said, like a few weeks ago, we had like a few more that popped up. We had about 20 in all. We had about 20 good butternut squashes in all. But we got like a few more baby ones. I just came out in the backyard and saw these baby ones growing and stuff like that. Yeah, so like we just throw the seeds out. I think next year will be the first. Oh, we got some green onions. Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay, I did not know that. But next year we got some. Next year we're gonna try to. I'm gonna tidy up this whole entire backyard next year. Right now we're not doing nothing. It's just all experimentation. So I really don't give a damn how the backyard look. We got a whole bunch of stuff growing out here, y'all. Actually, I just seen right here. Here's something else right here. So this is another. I don't know what type of fruit, but this is more of a fruit tree. I'm gonna tell you, it's a baby fruit tree. It's right here. This is more tambourines right here. It's in the backyard. We got a whole bunch of these all over the place. There's another fruit tree over there. There's some more fruit trees over there. We got a lot of stuff growing, y'all. You know, we just having fun. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This is more of a new experimentation for me. Like I said, I just like to throw fruit out and watch stuff grow. In the front yard, that was like a total accident. I tried to throw some fruit seeds over the backyard. In the front yard, we got like about it's about 15 or 20 melons going all over the place. The mangoes are looking real good. I just saw a baby mango pop up. We got like about 10, 12 baby mango trees. Yeah, we got all types of stuff popping up out here. You know, like this one still got one good yellow flower, but it's about to die out. Here's something else. You see this? I don't know what that is. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just enjoying this process. As y'all can see, you know, this is my lemongrass. I'm just coming out here showing y'all this lemongrass and stuff like that. So we bought, you know, this stuff we planted. We planted this. But as you can see, man, this shit is just growing, man. You know, we need to water it. Don't need to do anything. You know, this right here, you know. But this is a blackberry bush. This died. Like this one, like you literally see the vine right, like this original one right there. You know, that was like last year, but all of a sudden this is a new one. It just popped up, and hopefully we're gonna see what it's gonna do. It's just going all over the place right now. You know, it's winter time. We got a whole bunch of weeds popping up all over the place right now. But like I say, yeah, like the first 2-3 years, I'm just letting shit grow. I'm thinking maybe about next spring, I'm gonna really take care of this backyard. I'm gonna really fix it up and make it look nice. And I don't know, but right now we just experimenting, doing some new things and watching stuff grow. This right here, when it's during the summertime, when this is fresh, man, it's bitter, but man, this stuff is nutritious and will have you just pulling all type of mucus out of your system. I still got a whole bunch of it growing right here, you know. So this is something else that's growing. This is something else, something else, you know. So we got all types of, you know, stuff growing out here. I would show you. Let me see if I got the mango. Let me show what the mangoes look like. We're gonna bring these mangoes out here. Let me see if I can find them. There's a whole bunch over there. I don't feel like going over the other side of the backyard. Yeah, that's. Oh, that's something else. Did I already come over here? I don't even know if I came over here. Yeah, I already came over at the beginning. But yeah, let me show y'all what this mangoes is right here. This is the smallest one. This is the smallest one right here. But that's a mango seed. I got about 10 of these. Some of them got like literally that high. This right here is more of an avocado. We got about 10, 12 of these growing in the yard. And some of them are growing real, like those big tall ones over there. They're starting to go really, really tall, you know. So it's just some of the stuff. Hopefully, like I said, in a few, you know, like next spring, I'm gonna really clean it up out here. But I'm still proud because these are still growing. After all 20 of them, you know, these are really still growing. I can't believe a new batch is starting to grow. So I don't know how long this is gonna last. We'll see how long it's gonna last. I don't know, man. I guess they got some good soil here in San Antonio. But, you know, we'll see what things happen. This one's still growing too, as you can see. So we'll see what's gonna happen, y'all. I really don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just throwing seeds out, and if shit wanna grow. I wanna try something new, you know. I wanna see if we can like really refertile the land and see if things can happen. I'm gonna get it like a 7 to 10 year project and see what happens. Hell, who knows? We might come across something and, you know, do good for the world, you know. So we just having fun, experimenting with this. It's a good day, sun out. So I'm about to, after I cut this off, I'm about to do about 20, 30 minutes of like my, maybe about 40, 50 minutes just movement. You know, I want to call it a little, you know, my little spontaneous movement. Put the body in all different type of positions. Do a good about 20, 30 minutes with the breath work. You see the sun is out here tough, so I get about a good 10, 15 minutes sun gazing in, you know, call it a day. I might go up to the gym and, you know, do about 20, 30 minutes in the gym. Or I might stay in the house, do my deadlifts and I probably do some deadlifts and weighted pull-ups that I don't know. We'll see though. And you'll probably go talk to my brother later on today when they get home. So we'll see. But yeah, y'all be easy, man. I was just, you know, just dropping this down and, you know, just showing, you know, hey, man, just throw your seeds out, man. Who knows, man? You might have, just let your backyard go for 2 or 3 years, man. You know, you don't know what's in your backyard. All we know is our backyard is we programmed to cut our backyard once a month, twice a month, 3 or 4 times a month. We don't know what's going in our backyard. I mean, we might have some of the richest soil in our, this semester is growing. Hold on. See, like, I don't know what this is, but it's some type of fruit. It looks like it's never been strong, this right here, but it's dying off. Right here, it's dying off. But you see, it's not that strong, but I don't know. You know, this is something that's popping up. So this is something right here too. It's some other type of melon vines. And like I said, it's toward the end of the summertime, so you know, stuff. You know, the sun kind of weak right now, so this stuff really not gonna grow that good. But I mean, it's growing a little bit. But man, yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen next year, man. Because I'm like I said, I'm gonna clean it up back here. I'm gonna tighten it up real good, and hopefully we can have, man, I don't know, man, about 8, 9 different type of species of fruit growing next summer, you know. And people gonna be like, well, how are you planting this stuff? How's all this stuff growing? Man, we just throw our seeds out, you know. Like I say, hopefully that blackberry bush gonna grow. The lemongrass gonna be tough. Like I said, those mangoes, I don't know about the mangoes, man. We don't know what the hell the mangoes gonna do. This is gonna be tough next year, man. It's so bitter and strong and powerful, man. That stuff will pull all type of mucus out your body, man. You mix that with some ginger, some habanero, man, you have all type of mucus coming out, man. You'd be crazy. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna see what's gonna happen next year. Hopefully we have a whole lot more. Like this year we had about 20 to 30 butternut squashes and all. Next year I want to have at least 50 to 60 to 100, you know, because we want to just keep getting good at this. I had a whole backyard, and it's like right now we're only using a fourth of it. I don't know if I want to chop a lot of this stuff. I would show y'all that, but that shit, no, y'all look at that, y'all be like, y'all, I'll probably scare y'all away. But and hopefully we can also get about a good 20 or 50 of these, 100 of these next year. I would like to also, because 2 years ago we had watermelons grew, and that just blew my mind right there. And hopefully, I'm hopefully the root system is developing a whole lot more. And hopefully we can get about a good 20 or 30 watermelons growing next year. In the front yard, I know we're gonna like I got those 15 melons out there. So in the front yard next year, I know I'm gonna at least have about at least 100 of them, because I got 20 something growing right now, 15 to 20 right now growing, and it's toward the end of the season. So man, I don't know. I'm just enjoying it. I'm learning. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but hey, that's the best time, you know. Hey, what they say, how to build an ark, right? Dude just did the damn thing, you know. He just followed himself, you know, listen to God, whatever you want to call it. But hey, Noah built the ark, and yeah, y'all might want to call it a story, whatever you want to call it. But hey, he built the ark. Or it's like some things I do in my massage sessions. Hey, how the hell did I do it? I don't know. I had no instructions. I just did it. So this is what we're gonna do with this. You know, I got a whole bunch of other stuff going on. So I just haven't really, you know, took it on a tour. You know, I need to make a tour thing over there. Like, we got so much stuff over there. In a few months, I got, what are they called? They're great for lymphatics. They're great for lymphatic cleavage. Man, I got so much cleavage that's gonna grow in this backyard. Man, it's gonna blow your mind. We got loads of cleavage that's gonna be growing. What's it called? It's great for the women. It's great for the women. Shepherd's purrs. We got loads of shepherd's purrs that's gonna be growing in our backyard. It's a cooling age. Chickweed. We got loads of chickweed that's gonna be growing. So we're gonna have a whole bunch of fruits down. But what I would really like to have is like orange tree and some pears that can grow right around this time of the year. I want a tree that's gonna grow something for every time of year, you know. Man, we threw so many peach trees out here last summer. Hopefully we can get the peach tree to grow also, man. If we get a peach tree to grow, man, that'd be crazy, man. Can y'all imagine if everybody did this? Man, do you know how much fruit we could have? It would be no hunger. We got fruit going, we got natural vegetations going, man. I mean, you can have some, trade could be crazy, man. I can be growing like all this butternut squash. Hey, how about I send you about 10 or 12 butternut squash, you send me a whole bunch of such and such. Man, it could be crazy, man, you know. Oh, I got this natural vegetation growing in my yard. I know you got this growing in your yard, let's swap, you know, because it's forever growing, you know, and we're going to just forever be going with it. But, you know, yeah, like I said, I didn't talk enough about this, man. I didn't mean to talk too much. I would just say, yo, Kaylin, what wouldn't do if your kidneys are hurting like hell from over hell? Stop eating them. And if we're only supposed to breathe through the nose, what do you do if what you can do if your nose stopped up, you can like take a little small breath, you know, in your nose, out your nose. You can tilt your head up like about 15 degrees, pinch your nose, like I'm pinching my nose, and just keep shaking it. You know, 5 to 10 seconds, you know, or maybe 3 to 4 seconds, and keep doing it. And do that for like about 2 or 3 minutes. Just keep repeating. And if it get better for like 5 to 10 minutes, cool. If it stop back up, do it again. And eventually, over a week's period of time, you're gonna open it up on it. Cause you know, you kind of like when you kind of like shake your head sometimes, your nose, everything starts to clear up. But when you pinch your nose and hold on the exhalation, it's like the blood's gonna rush to that area, remove it. I don't know if it's removing the weight. I don't know what it's doing. But that'll be something great you could do. So just tilt your head up about, you know, 15 degrees, you know, in your nose, out your nose, pinch your nose, and just, you know, shake your head, just go up and down with your nose, pinching like that, and, you know, and you release it, you know, so that'll really help. But yeah, man, I need to get out because I got to do this movement, man. I got some other things I got to do today. So y'all folks be easy, man. I just wanted to just give you a little, you know, glow of this backyard and what we got going back here, because we got so much shit growing. The yard look a hot mess, but hey, you know, you got to go through shit, you know, before you can get through the good stuff. So I don't mind suffering, you know, let my backyard suffer with looks wise, because eventually this bad boy gonna be pretty. We're gonna have so much fruit, man. Hey, if y'all seen all the tamarines we got back here, I don't even know what the hell this is. As a matter of fact, what the hell is this, man? Cause I got these starting to pop all over my yard, man. I don't know if it's some type of cactus or I don't know what it is, but they starting to pop all over my yard. We got a whole bunch of wild onions. They just popping up too, man. Let me show you. Show you these onions. Show you these onions. See these onions right there? Look at that big onion. See, look, that was an onion we threw out. You see that? You see that onion right there? It's not even melted into the ground. Let me see if I can. Yeah, matter of fact, see, look. Hold on, let me see if I can get you a good glimpse of it. You see that right there? This onion right here? I don't know. I guess it was a red onion. I don't know. But you see how it came out? The roots are going into the ground. These roots are going into the ground. It's getting the minerals, the process, what they call it, iontophoresis. It's getting that pre-digested minerals. It's assimilating. And look at this. It's all growing, man. Hey, I mean, so that's like I keep saying. All you got to do, man, just throw your seeds out. Man, y'all don't know. All y'all know is y'all been programmed to cut your yard. That's all I'm saying. Y'all programmed to cut your yard. You don't know what's growing. You know if you got good soil. All you know is you listen to all these people say we got bad, poor soil. Well, how's all of a sudden your family been living in such and such yard for all these years and they got garbage soil? I mean, y'all don't know what's in the backyard. Let the shit go out for 2 to 3 years, man. Who cares if it look like shit, man? Get a big fence, keep your front yard cut, you know, it'll be okay. Oh, this something else is growing too, see? So, I mean, I got so much stuff in the backyard growing. Like I say, it'll be 2 years in February that I'll be here, you know. So I haven't cut the yard since I got here. But like when I first got here, man, it was, you know, So I'm just proud. I'm excited, you know, what's to happen, because I know some good stuff is gonna happen. Man, it's gonna be a beautiful sign, man. You know, we can have all type of fruit and vegetables all over the place, you know. And the good thing about that, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna show you something. Hold on. Let me show you something. Dang, in the summertime, like when a lot of these start to so-called go bad, fungus. You see the fungus right here? All this fungus? Well, it's not a fungus on these. But when they go bad, they get weak, and you know, they're not getting enough water. What you want to call it? Now these I don't want to call them garbage people. What they do is they spray a lot of fungicide and stuff on it to keep it from going moldy and things of that nature. But what I read from one of my books I just read a few months ago, I forgot his name, Doctor. Oh, he's a great guy. He talks about he's dealing with the teeth, all that stuff. I forgot his name. He's a powerful guy. I got to post in I posted on my in my page and where I was taking the things. But this fungus, when it breaks down, it goes into the ground. Oh, and what's that? I forgot the name of that powerful mineral, the fulvic acid. That's why we're not getting the fulvic acid, because it's something, the fungus, when it breaks down, go back to, that's what creates the fulvic acid into the minerals in the foods. And when they keep saying we're lacking the fulvic acid, that's what we're missing, because these things are allowed to create the fungus when they break back down into the earth. So yeah, the shit is, I don't really understand it that much, but I understand it enough to be like, wow, okay, I understand why people got to take the fulvic acid, and I understand why a lot of us got to go out and get these, you know, take these certain, because I understand why they say certain, a lot of our foods are getting robbed, man. They're creating these foods, but they're creating this food for us to eat, but they're creating in mass, but they're destroying the land at the same time by putting all these synthetic things into the plants when they're spraying, you know, the fungicide, the pesticides, all that garbage, man. But yeah, we got like a natural ecosystem going back here. I keep saying it's like a complete mess, but man, a few years, man, you know, it's been almost 2 years now, about 3 or 4 more years, no telling what is going to happen. I don't even think we're going to be here that long. You know, we probably end up moving. But the thing is, we learned, and we got to practice, and we got to experience it. And we know like where to throw certain seeds. We learning where to throw certain seeds at, what to do with certain things. So man, this is gonna be real fun, man. You know, a lot of people talking about, man, well, what our neighbors gonna say? Well, I'm scared. Well, the city's gonna say, man. So, man, sometimes you just gotta break loose and, man, just go with your gut feeling, man. Because if you can get away with it, you know, it's gonna be some beautiful things that happen in a few years. And then a lot of people gonna be mad, and they're gonna be talking all that trash. Y'all know how people get, man. They get mad because they, you know, done the typical things, and well, science says this. Okay, I love science too, man. But hey, man, sometimes you gotta use the right side of your brain, man. I mean, it's bad enough they want everybody to be right-handed so we can be left-brain things, but god dang, man, you know, man, you learn to use the right side of the brain, man. You know, become a creative thinker, man. Use your intuition, man. You know, I mean, women are great at that anyway, but you know, let's better ourselves, man, because there's no telling what's gonna happen. But I keep saying, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta get out and move, man. I'm about to get out. I'm about to move the body for a good 30 minutes. And the thing about that is, what I'm doing, the difference between me doing this and the typical person wanting for 20, 30 minutes is, I'm just moving naturally. I'm moving spontaneous, kind of like this is going. You saw how this is going well? I'm just moving spontaneously. And what that does is it's moving the body in all different type of ways. It's just moving the body all different type of ways. And by doing that, it's going to relax a lot of muscles, because I'm not forcing the movement. It's like real small movement. I'm not forcing the movement. Now, sometimes I get aggressive with the movement, but it's still not forceful, aggressive, you know, and I'm getting the blood flow into the area. And the blood into the area is what you need, man, because let's say you can be stiff and stagnated and you doing those squat challenges. You can do the squat challenge, but a lot of times we're forcing those squats. And when you force something, it's going to rebel against you. And that's something you don't want. You don't want your body to rebel against you, because when you rebel against you, you're not going to get a lot of results. And that's why a lot of people are always sore, stiff, broke down, and stagnated, because they forcing all these movements. And we're going to talk a whole bunch about that later on. You know, yeah, you just can't be out there forcing the movements and things like that, because that forcing movement is destructive to the body, and it will break you down, man. So yeah, that's why I'm about to get out here and move for a good 30, 40 minutes, man. I don't know, I'm going to do some new type of movement. You know, who knows, I might be out here doing backflips. I don't know, man. I might do something I ain't done since I was 15, 16 years old. That's the good thing about this. And the key to this is the eyes, man. Once you touch the eyes and let the body just move. It's kind of like when you're in church, you get the Holy Spirit, or you're in the club, all of a sudden your body just moving, and you're like, how'd I do that? Yeah, you got to learn how to practice and perform it every single day, because once you learn how to tap into it, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. But yeah, y'all be easy. Y'all, I'm out.